You ready?
Ooh, let's do it.
Let's get it. Yes, sir, baby. On the radar, live from Studio Square Recordings in Queens. Yo, I got my guy, the one, the only Dre Woo here with me. What up?
The one and only Woo.
What's up, bro?
I'm looking at the carry shit though.
You good, man? Well, yo, I'm happy to have you here. I'm happy to finally make this, Smoke Will Never Clear out now.
Never.
And with this past year, the first thing I always do with artists, and since we're back in person, I gotta check in with you. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously the past year has been a lot. You know what I'm saying? In your personal life and in, of course, the world. How have you been mentally? Like, how has this past year been for you?
The past year been hard. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I've been taking it day by day. God give his battle to the strongest warriors, so I'm just taking it like that.
How
make champagne?
Right. And with this new project, how did COVID kind of affect how you was making the music? You know what I'm saying? Like, did it have like a really big effect on how you was doing things? Like,
it kind of did, but I still managed to maneuver my way through it. Like, I couldn't really shoot videos in certain places due to COVID, but I managed to make things happen.
And you know what? Like, when it comes to I see a lot of people want to know more about like where you come from, your origins, especially with people as people get more familiar with you from not just New York but from around the country. So tell me a little bit about where you're from, where you grew up, and how you kind of got all into this music shit.
Well, I'm from Canarsie, Flatbush to be exact, Brooklyn, and I got like the Jamaican heritage in me, so it's like music was always in.
Of course.
My pops rap, make music, rap.
What was your pops rap name?
What is it? Honorable Japor.
Okay.
But
I love asking people's parents rap or artist names because it's always like some real old school.
It wasn't really like rap, but I would say like reggae.
Like yeah.
Yeah, but like through him, like the music was always in me. So yeah, and then like when I was growing up, hip hop. So once that like the hip hop music gravitates to us, so you get back to it.
Growing up, who do you feel like were like the big? Who did you listen to the most growing up? That kind of influenced your sound and shit like that. You said reggae, so I'm assuming there's some reggae.
There's a lot of reggae, a lot of Vibes Cartel, Mofado. But like when I was on my hip hop, it was like Meek Mill and Jay-Z.
Right. You mentioned Vibes Cartel. I think it's so crazy how he's in jail, but he got like this whole studio set up too. Like this man is in prison for like how many years? Like 40 years or something like that. But he got like this whole and been putting out hits for like years now. When it came to like, was reggae ever, or was that type of music ever something that you wanted to experiment with or kind of implement into your music? You know what I'm saying? Since it's part of your like history and culture and whatnot.
When I be listening to these reggae artists, I'll be like, nah, they be talking their shit. Like, how the hell they be talking their shit? And it be sounding so wavy in this reggae shit. You feel me? So it did give me some motivation to try it. So along the line, I might try it.
I think because it's like just the delivery of it too. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. And so for you, everybody has that moment when it's like, alright, like this is me. I'm gonna do music now, right? This is it. This is what I'm gonna do. What was that moment for you?
That moment was, I'm not gonna lie, was when Pop Smoke died. Like he showed me like growing up, we used to be chilling every day, and then once he had the opportunity to rap and skyrocketing for him, so I was like seeing new things every day, so like I was just seeing that anything is possible. So once he passed, I just took the throne and I just started rapping. So so you grew up with him, right? So when you were, I guess when he was kind of starting to grow and build and get bigger and bigger and bigger, that was, of course, obviously after his passing was when, you were like, alright, I'm gonna do this. Were you like kind of starting to rap during that time, like before that? Like, what I'm saying? Was that always something that you was just kind of playing around with, or you were, yeah, I used to play around with it, but like I never used to take it serious to go to the studio. I used to do a little thing in the crib with the guys and shit, just freestyle rapping and shit.
Of course, and so obviously the tape. I keep saying the smoke will never clear. I know it's smoke will never clear, but I feel like everybody always says the smoke will never clear. But obviously this tape was in many ways a homage to him and your friendship and whatnot. Why did you kind of want to make this tape kind of be in memory of him? You know what I'm saying? Like, what was your thought process when creating this?
When I was really creating this, like I was just thinking about like all the things we used to be doing, all the fun things, bad things. So like it just like when I was in the studio, it was just different moods and different thoughts. So I had like different flows and different genres and
right.
Mixtape.
So comes to, also I gotta congratulate you because you were part of the legendary run of his album.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? #1 album for I think like 20 something. It was some crazy number, like some Prince record. How did that feel to be a part of this thing? Of course, this legendary album and this moment in hip hop where the album is breaking records that hadn't even been broken in I don't know what, like 20 something years, and like your name is attached to that.
I ain't gonna lie to you, like I'm blessed. I just feel blessed. I ain't gonna lie to you. I just wish he was here so he could see himself and we could accomplish more. But I just feel blessed. In my song, one of the mixtape I said it too. Like I said, I'm just blessed that a nigga got to see it, and I'm gonna hold it down again till I see you again. I said, miss my dogs.
Right, and I fucked with how your record came on the deluxe, right? I fucked with how like on the deluxe they added all the New York people because I remember like when the project came out, I was like, damn, I'm like, there should be some more representation on here. And then when they added the deluxe, they had like you and Fabio, and I was like, oh, this is dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's cool, and it only added to like the legend, like how incredible the project was, especially because it's also him giving back to you in a way to passing that torch and shit. So I thought that was super dope. And something that I love doing on this show is I like to memorialize people and remember people obviously in a positive light. So I wanted to ask you, what was your favorite memory with him? I know it's probably a lot, but I like asking people who knew him and with other people, like I did it with King Von and whatnot, but what was your favorite memory?
Too much memories. I'm gonna give you one memory.
Give me one good one, yeah.
One memory. Let me see. Oh, boom. One day, Brody came to pick me up. I forgot where we was at, but he just came to pick me up from somewhere. Cruising, like, we only got like a block away, like, from where he just picked me up at. And we had to go beat up somebody.
y'all was young as hell, I'm assuming.
Hey, young and dumb.
Doing dumb shit. Would you have any more music possibly with him? I know that's kind of like touchy here and there, but is there anything else in the works maybe?
We'll see.
We'll see. And we'll leave it at that. So I also wanted to ask you, when I have drill rappers on the show, was your influence more from like UK or Chicago? Because I know that's always a debate. Like what was really the bigger influence for people, and who kind of listened to who more?
I ain't gonna lie, it was really from both, but like I would say like from Chicago first, then the UK.
Okay.
Cause like in Chicago, like it was doing all that drill rap and shit that like people from Brooklyn or wherever like could relate to or was gravitating to. You feel me? So once we seen that, we was just adapting to it or something. So
like that. Who from Chicago did you listen to? Who was like your big they say Chief Keef, G Herbo. Who's the guy who's locked up that we was talking about? Yeah, Round Number 9. Yeah, my bad, I blanked out. But people will say Round Number 9, Chief Keef, Herbo.
Yeah, that's the lineup right there.
That's like the lineup there.
Chief Keef was the #1 go-to. Chief Keef and her.
Yeah, because her, and even like to this day, like, well, Chief Keef be coming back and giving back to Herbo, but Herbo really still be out here, especially in New York with New York artists and shit like that. Like he be giving back. If you could work with anybody right now in the game, you know what I'm saying? Not just like drill, but like in general, who are some people that you really want to get up with?
I want to get up with like Meek and Quavo and like Meek was really and truly.
Meek? Yeah, you keep mentioning Meek. Like Meek was like a big part for you growing up.
Meek be talking his shit.
And Meek be in New York a lot. Yeah. I feel like Meek be uptown more than most people. Oh, and it was funny because when they hit me about you, and they sent me like the email for the press release for your video, and in it they talk about like the Wu lifestyle, right? They wrote it in there, and I was like, and I highlighted it because I'm like, it's really funny reading that, and I was like, I want to ask him about this. So I want you to describe to me like what's the Wu lifestyle?
Wu lifestyle. Let me see. Wake up, Let me see. Yeah, you wake up, jump in that fly car, you got that fly shit on, you feel me? You doing whatever you doing to get that bread, you got that bread in your pocket, you feel me? You just look woo, that's woo. It's that woo lifestyle right there.
And that's it. Cause when they put that in there, I was like, all right, we have to talk about this, cause it's just when I saw it, I was like, oh, this is incredible. We have to make sure we ask him. So what's next for you? I know we spoke a little bit about an upcoming tape, but as we look toward 2021 and outside opening back up, what do you have planned for the rest of this year?
I'm actually about to shoot a video shoot tomorrow, but I got a lot of heat coming, a lot of singles coming. I'm about to drop something called Night Walker.
Night Walker, okay.
And then I got True Blue, then I got Paranoid, and I got Spin. I got a whole, I can keep going, figure out all things.
Is there a new tape on the way?
Yeah, it's soon coming, soon coming.
Soon coming? Do you have anybody that you work with? Because I know obviously you worked with like Ross Bush in the past. Like, do you have anybody else that you work with?
Is working with Curly Sav, Ross Bush.
Shout out Curly Sav, that he's done on the show before.
Shout out all the wolves, you feel me? I got a song with my boy Jay Burner, Evo, Wiz.
Jay Burner, I gotta get up with Jay Burner, man.
It's a lot of upcoming artists I'm working with.
How far back do you and Rago?
We go way back, way back.
All the way back?
Before the music.
Yeah, because when I had Ra on, I think last summer, and me and him had like a little conversation, and I think it's cool how all y'all like kind of really grew up together and all y'all came up together, because that just shows like how powerful that shit really is at the end of the day.
When we was younger.
Are you all playing football together? Were you like in high school or like just kind of outside?
Like really and truly, we started playing football since like youth football.
Okay.
Before high school. What's like Pop? What's called Pop Warner.
Pop Warner. Was music always something you wanted to do or not?
Nah, it was really more of a NFL dreams.
you wanted to go like full pro with it.
Yeah.
Did you go? You obviously, I'm assuming you probably played in high school.
Yeah.
But was college ever a thing for you or not?
Nah, I didn't get to college.
Oh, okay. But in high school, you was playing football and you was turning up that way.
Turning up.
Do we have a name for this new? Do we have a new name for the? Do we have a name for the tape coming out?
Gentleman and Gangster.
Gentleman and Gangsters. Why? Why Gentleman and Gangsters? We presenting ourselves a little different now, something like that.
The ladies love it, you know. Gentleman and Gangster. Sometimes we're gentlemen, sometimes we're gangster.
And you got more into like the singing bag on this too. Cause I know I peeped some of the singing you was doing on the other shit. I was like, it caught me off guard for a second. I was like, alright, girl, I see you.
Let's switch up the flow.
So Gentleman and Gangsta, a bunch of new records, upcoming records with you said Curly Sav, Jay Burner, more with Ross Bush, I'm assuming as well. What else do we have on the way? Anything else that we gotta make sure that we let the people know that you got coming up in 2021 and beyond?
There's a lot of new music, a lot of boo coming out of the floors, man.
Who else do we have to be on the lookout for? You know what I'm saying? Because I know I like doing this because I did it with Curly. Like, who else do we have to be on the lookout for coming up after you?
A lot of people after me, or in the same bracket. There's a lot of people. Free the guys, Free Duffy. We always on the list. Porter, Spaz, Shank, Evo, ASAP, Sapo. It's a whole lot of us.
And as we look towards the future, right? Like 5 years from now, where do you personally want to like see yourself in the game? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you? If we put it out into the world, you know what I'm saying? Speaking things out into the universe is very powerful. Where would you want to be? Like, what do you want to accomplish in
5 years from now? I'm really trying to like make sure that myself, my family, you know, my friends, and like I'm in a position where that we all could eat for our family and just provide basically like you see, I know everybody be in tune with how like what's his name, Gucci Man and forgot the other one from full proper full name, but like this is CEO, like how they be moving with they label, just like that.
Bringing up other people underneath you. Is starting your own label something that you really want to do?
Yeah, I got my own label out right now.
Okay, so who's some of the artists underneath it? Or do we have any artists underneath it? It's coming. It's coming.
I can tell you right now.
So new tape on the way. Obviously, Smoke Will Never Clear out now. Video for Tom Brady out now. Anything else that you want to let the people know before we sign off here for the day?
Just stay in tune with Dread Boom, man. He's up now. He's up next, man. Tom Brady's out now, man. Keep running that shit up, man. Woo, Smoke Will Never Clear.
Let the people know where they can follow you at too.
Everywhere. Dread_Woo, man.
There it is.
Subscribe to my YouTube page too.
Yeah, make sure you follow him. Subscribe to the page. Run Smoke Will Never Clear out now. New tape on the way. Till next time, Dread Boom. My God. Appreciate you, bro. How you feel? It's good? Yeah, see, I told you. Ain't no crazy shit, you know what I'm saying? But I might be like 24, but like I see how the relationship that she built with these people from New York over the past 20, 30 years and how they are now. It's like something that you can't put a price tag on, you know what I'm saying? Like, me asking you some crazy shit, and then you feeling disrespected, and then we got problems. Yeah, then we lose a relationship, and then we won't be able to be drunk at a day party when we're 40. You know what I'm saying? Like it won't be the same. You know what I'm saying? So this is Jay. He owns the studio. We just finished up actually.
Dope.
Everybody, Jay.
Sure. Yeah.
But yeah, so that's kind of like what I always tell people. You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody does ask you some crazy shit, that's just they ain't really. You know what I'm saying? They ain't really for it. Yeah. Because wouldn't you rather want to do 10 of these interviews over the course of a 20, 30-year career versus doing one and then you and I don't fuck with each other again? You feel me? It's deeper than just fucking getting clicks and views. It's about building a relationship. That's why I love these interviews like that. I'm sorry, I just had to say that because like people will try to test you, but
So just say the studio square 1 2 or not?
you can just do square 1 2. So you're gonna look at this camera, right? And it's like, yo, subscribe, woo, whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Let your personality show. And when I'm in New York, I'm fucking on the radar.
Bow, Dread in the building, smoking never clear. You know what I mean? Spot chilling and shit, man. When I'm in Brooklyn,
You can say when I'm in Brooklyn too. I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
He said when I'm in New York, I'm fucking
with on the radar, whatever spin you want to put on it.
Say that. Bow, Dread in the building, smoking never clear, man. Chilling with fools on a regular day, man. And I'm in New York, I'm on the radar.
Nah, he had it at first though. You was on it.
I don't know what to say, that's why.
You was on to something.
I don't know what to say.
Sorry, he was scared me though.
You was on to something.
You know what's fucking him up? We're not in New York, because he lives in New York. You could be like, you don't gotta do that.
Or you can just say
I'm in the town.
Yeah, in the town.
When I'm in the town, yeah.
In the towns I'm locked in with on the radar.
Yeah.
Bow, it's your boy Dread, boom, man. Don't fuck around, smoking never clear.
You was good with the camera.
Nah, you want to stand up, you just take the camera on.
Yeah, let's get him standing up. You want to take that off?
Take this off.
I like the end. I'll fuck with the end.
This is not my shit, but
Alright, now you're good. Now you can go. Now we got the truck. Now we got the camera off.
Bow, it's your boy Dread, boom, man. Smoking never clear. Never. When I'm in the fucking towns, I'm on, again.
yo, take 6.
You got this, bro.
We fuck with groupers.
Hey, the bloopers. Hey. Oh, there you go, yeah, right.
Hold on, maybe I should put the road mic on that before you do it. Yo, start this on real quick. Plug that shit in. That's the card, other side. On the ball. That's this shit right here. I think it's that, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Alright, now you're good. Alright, you good now.
Bow, it's your boy Dread, boom. Don't fuck around, smoking never clear, nigga. When I'm in the town, I'm with it on the fucking radar.
No, that was fine.
That's it, that's a good one.
That was good.
I be wanting to beat you.
Y'all on the truck? Y'all on the truck? Huh? It's all good, don't worry about it. Shit happens.
Except the D's.
Stand on there real quick.
Gonna be over your shoulder.
Position.
Yeah, so I got this out in the next couple of weeks. I should have this out in the next couple of weeks. I gotta get a few more out. We did Ron yesterday.
Also,
Yeah, he was here yesterday. I'm just happy to be back in person doing shit, bro. That Zoom shit was killing me for so long. Nothing.
Hold this for a little bit.
With artists.
We'll be back outside.
You
got any shows coming up or not?
Alright, switch it again.
Working on it?
Not summertime, you know, like July.
Cause they got all the venues open back up, like SOBs and shit, right?
Nigga trying to get that.
Yeah, when you done, come here.
Alright, hold on.
Yeah.
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 Smoky 2 hours. Top one right there.
Boom, take less.
Of course. This ain't even like the real jersey that they sold a few years ago. This is like some shit I bought off of eBay. I could have got the one that they actually sold. Nah, that shit, yo, bro, this shit was like $200. You thought I was paying $200 for a bad boy jersey? Y'all bugging out.
That shit go crazy though.
It's an eBay replica. You know what I'm saying? You can't even tell that was fake.
That weird.
One more.
Hold on, let's do that. Pull up.
Yes, sir. Hold up. Yeah, that's the one.
Boom. How's the VHS looking? Good?
Yeah,
Yes, sir.